Hello, everybody. I'm Jalen, and welcome to episode 12.5 of my Minecraft Survival World. I'm going with another 0.5 episode today because I was planning on combining this with what I have planned for my next episode, but this just ended up being a fairly big project, and I didn't want to cut a whole bunch of it out because I really wanted to kind of show my work on doing my interior on my new base here. I feel like it's an important part of the build, and it would have just taken up too much of the next episode. But first, I spent a good few hours before this just cutting all types of trees and getting a whole bunch of bamboo and a whole bunch of terracotta. And I also spent some time grinding up a bunch of levels at my skeleton spawner and making some new tools and combining things up and fixing all my armor, so I'm feeling nice and fresh. And I'm ready to go on this project here, so we're just gonna jump right in. In this big open space at an angle, it's gonna be kind of a challenge, but I've kind of got a vision in mind for how I want to do things around here, and I think it's gonna look good in the end. So we're gonna start by blocking off some of this deep slate brick just to clean things up a little bit, and it'll give me a few flat walls to work with, kind of section things off a little bit. And we're just going to start with a little kitchen over here. One of the main things I'm thinking about when I'm doing interiors is how to cleverly disguise your storage and incorporate it into the design. So here, for example, is kind of where I'm going to store all my stone stuff and dirt and mining materials. I'll do the same over here for all my wood materials and wood crafted things and leaves and all that. And we'll just have a nice comfy nook over here with the fireplace and some books to read. Train out this granite for brick, it'll look a little better. And the centerpiece will be a nice big dining room table. I wanted to start bringing some color in the room, and I'm kind of going with a blue and green as my main colors, just so they kind of match with all the blue and green you're seeing outside the giant windows here. I get putting up some paintings here, which it's pretty easy to overdo it with this. And I probably do overdo it a lot of times, but I think paintings look good anyway to add color, and I decided to kind of frame these in, which I think looks pretty good. I've never done that before. This big angled wall is kind of hard to decorate, and I find that just using some glazed terracotta to represent the paintings work out pretty good. And I also just border the windows just like I'm on the outside, and it just breaks the wall up a little bit, and I think we got the room looking pretty nice. I like how the terracotta looks as the painting up here, and it's got some separation going on. But now we're going to get going on the villager's bedroom here. Start off by walling things off, and I was trying to blend this roof a little better, but for some reason this one was just giving me trouble, so I decided to just roof it off at this level with some dark oak, which actually worked out because ended up creating this nice little attic up here, which I can bring a bunch of storage to eventually. I'll wait to do that though until I'm out of room downstairs. But yeah, looking a lot better down here as well, and we're just going to get going on this bedroom here for the villagers. end up with a pretty nice little bedroom for the villagers here. Smaller rooms are a lot easier to do than this big main one. And yeah, over here I wasn't feeling quite as bad about, so I just put some white terracotta up there to block things off and leave that roof as it is. I got going on what's going to be my little bedroom here. Simple but comfy. Now I get going on the entry areas here a little bit, and they're essentially just places that I want to have some chests to drop things off on, and I just do what I can to make them look a little prettier and disguise the chests. And again, I'm going with a blue and green theme here, so if I have to repeat the painting every now and then, that's alright. I think we got this entryway looking pretty good. Now it's time to get going on the other one. And the way the fireplace was poking through the wall here kind of inspired me to have it be a double-sided fireplace, so kind of turned this area into a second little living room cozy area. Still get a few chests hidden in there. And we got this entryway looking even better. And I go around and just do a few little final details here. And one major detail being a nice chandelier in the middle, which really pulls it all together and fills a lot of that empty space in the big room. Went around and took all the torches away and replaced them with a few lanterns and a couple hidden pumpkins under a couple of the carpets. And then on Thanksgiving, which is the day this video will be released on, we're putting out a nice turkey dinner. Potatoes and yams and pumpkin pie. That, I think we are feeling pretty happy with how we got our interior looking here. I just think the way we got things broken up into sections here, with the kitchen over here and the stone storage and wood storage looking all nice, and the entryways looking nice. Everything's just nice and cozy. These are going to be the most spoiled villagers in the village, that's for sure. I'm liking my little bedroom, nothing fancy. But speaking of villagers, seeing this little baby only meant one thing to me, because I had known that I had already had a baby born. So I had lost a villager, and I had noticed that I left my gate open before too. So unfortunately, we lost one of our original zombie villagers, but luckily the one that gave me the discounts is still here. So they weren't named yet, though, so we're going to act like it didn't happen. And I've since got things lit up a lot better, both inside and around the base and the surrounding area, so they should be pretty safe as long as I leave the gates closed. But yeah, we brought in all our storage from all the chests outside, and we got someone organized here. I thought it'd be kind of fun to go through. We got our drops down here, our wool and leather in that box, and this is kind of just the random box that is hard to categorize elsewhere. And these are just going to end up being kind of overflow boxes. I happen to have a lot of seeds and terracotta and dirt that we're just putting in here, but these will be all, I'll probably transfer these in other places just so my house isn't filled with a whole bunch of dirt. But yeah, over in the stone area, you got our crafted stones, and then just our general stones and dirt, and then on top will be kind of my mining materials. And over in the wood area, you got the crafted wood products, and then the logs, and just leaves and saplings up here. And I had to change everything to trapdoors because the villagers were opening the doors. That's why they're trapdoors. But yeah, these as well are just going to kind of be overflow, dirt and stone. This top one's going to be where I just empty myself out if I want to and organize it later. And then, of course, we got our kitchen with our food in the fridge here, protein and potions on the bottom, and veggies on top, and then flowers and dye above that. And then in my bedroom, we'll have weapons and armor. And then this tall little closet here is going to be kind of my valuables boxes, I should say. So with that, I want to say happy Thanksgiving to those of you celebrating, and there's so much that I'm thankful for, one of which being you all. Definitely thankful for you all keeping me inspired to keep this YouTube thing going, and I'm really having a good time. So I'm going to keep on grinding, and I want to thank you all again for coming, and have a good day.